Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at T-Mobile Park has been closed for comfort. We begin the road trip here with the first of a brief two-game set between the Oakland A's and the Seattle Mariners. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Wade LeBlanc gets the starting nod for the M's. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe
leading off tonight for
in the first
Oakland.
inning.
Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we are now underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Count now, a ball and a strike. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Two and 2. The 2-2 in the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Semien is retired, and there's one away. And here's a shot of the Athletic starting lineup for this one. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Here's Robbie Grossman. Prior outings against Wade LeBlanc, he's 1 for 4. First pitch on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
1-1 the count now. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. From the stretch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Just getting started here in Seattle. Fly ball out toward left center field. Smith's on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. A's nothing. M's coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Frankie Montas gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Ready now, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Mariners, the second baseman, D.
Here's
Gordon.
the first pitch to him. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, it was an up-and-down homestand, 5-4, but they left on a winning record. They got on the tarmac to get on the plane, feeling pretty good about where they're at as a ball club right now. First game of this road trip, they're going to have to smack them in the mouth right in the first inning.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Hit to short. Simeon's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside corner.
Malik Smith the next to hit. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. Profar ranging up the middle. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
The designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Smith is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And, guys, we'd be remiss if we didn't focus on the Gold Glover at second base, D. Gordon. He can beat you in so many ways on the base pass, but let's not kid ourselves. Athleticism allows him to make some pretty special plays on the defensive side of the ball.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Prior outings against Wade LeBlanc, he's 0 for 5. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. This is line to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat.
Yeah.
But a terrific diving catch in left center field.
And that brings up Chad Pinder as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 261 the average coming into action here. 1 home run and 19 driven in. Comes set and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
The 3-1 pitch finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he tried to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding into the box,
Leading up for the Mariners,
take his first cuts here.
the right fielder, Jay Bruce.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. A 1 pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
Now at the plate, Domingo Santana, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Montas is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Now this is on the ground here for Profar at second. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Ryan Healy.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ryan Healy. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that's through for a hit.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down. But the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult. And that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Omar Narvaez batting just a notch below 300 so far in the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swing and a line drive. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 6 home runs and 23 driven in. Comes set, the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Healy at second, Narvaez on at first with 2 down. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. 0-2. Here it is. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Popped him up. And he will make the play back there, and an opportunity goes by the boards here as that will end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. It's back to Seattle right after this. Here's Jurickson Profar. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
He's set, and the pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
So now it's Mark Canha. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. In for a strike. It's 1-1. in the dirt here. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
And the 2-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Batting up.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Dero, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
In now, Josh Fegley, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And they're runners at the corners now. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Back to the top of the order now, and up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
The 1-1 is a low changeup that's laid off.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The 2-1 home. Good movement there, but it's 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. Bases loaded here, nobody out. This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is low, ball one.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. Strike three called, and that's a big out, number one.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Matt Chapman, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Chapman, a California-born ball player. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Kenna, the runner at third. Fegley over at second. Simeon at first, one gone. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with two away now.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So the bases are loaded here, two men gone, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Looking to minimize the damage here. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Chris Davis.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Santana. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. A's have to settle for just the 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The A's lead this one 1-0. Leading off the inning, Tim Beckham, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
The shortstop, Tim.
First offering on its
Beckham.
way. On the ground to the right side. To his right, Olsen. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there, and he's out.
Up next for Seattle, the second baseman, D. Gordon.
Now to the plate, D. Gordon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. That's on the outer edge, 3-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is lifted out to left. Grossman has a beat on it. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 00, melim.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Now here it comes. This is line to left. Grossman is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mariners are down in order. It remains 1-0. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So striding forward now, Matt Olson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Matt Olson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Changeup called strike 1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Bruce, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now
so with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And this can often be revealing, as you see there, a 10-mile-an-hour difference between these 2 top velocities. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the ever versatile Chad Pinder. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. takes this the other way to right. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Now batter, second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Into the box, Jurickson Profar. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. A base hit in his first trip. Now the 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Now the 2-0 is taken, strike one.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound two balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Profar ahead with a 3-1 count here. He loses him on ball four.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one
Now
for the
batting,
pitcher.
right
He's
fielder,
definitely wondering where
Mark
the heck was that
Hanna.
pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So we're runner at first here with two gone in the inning, and striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Hanna. Has a look, now the pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Profar, the runner at first with two gone. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1 takes that one for strike two on the inside corner. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Standing in now, Josh Fegley, as he'll take a look at ball one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here's the 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Here's the 1-2. Fouled off. One run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Ready for another shot now, Marcus Semien. And it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, and that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired is usually your command. So even if you're throwing strikes, they might be a little bit more hittable than they were earlier in the game.
All right, something to keep an eye on if he remains in the game much longer. No balls and a strike to count. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. A's have to settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The A's lead this one 2-0. Leading off the inning, Edwin Encarnacion.
Leading off
and
for
they'll
the
need him to get
Mariners,
something going here.
the first baseman.
We're still in the early
Edwin
stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs.
Encarnacion.
But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
A ball and a strike now. One and one now to Encarnacion. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good
The
fastball.
right fielder,
What
number
does he do?
32.
He just throws this good
Jay
fastball right by,
Bruce.
brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Jay Bruce now. And now a soft liner to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that gets him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here, at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. First pitch of the at-bat. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. in there, and it's even at 1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Hit high and deep to right center. Kenna giving chase. But it's over his head, and it pops the wall for a ground rule double.
Now that
Swing right there is
the designated hitter, Ryan
over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Swung on and belted to left by Healy. This one is carrying well. Gone! Ryan Healy puts 2 on the board with that homer. 4th home run for him on the season, as the Mariners have come back to tie things at 2.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
the batter, the catcher.
In now, Omar Narvaez.
Narvaez.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his side.
Kyle Seager.
Stepping in now, Kyle Seager, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Seager behind with an 0-2 count. Seager, right field, and carrying well. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. We played 4, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece.
Your
Roenis
attention,
Elias,
please.
a 6'1"
Now
southpaw, will be the
Mariners.
one that gets the call from the
Number
bullpen
55,
here.
Roenis Elias.
Digging in, Robbie Grossman, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Leading off for the Athletics, the left fielder, number 8, Robbie Grossman.
First pitch on its way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's got himself into a good hitter's count.
There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Grossman is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Into the box, Matt Chapman. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Regarding his previous meetings with Roenis Elias, he's 1 for 2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. A ball and 2 strikes now. Elias, a former Red Sox, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Matt Olson would be next. The 3-1. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by. But on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Stepping up to the plate, Matt Olson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Now the 1-0. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here he comes again, 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Davis is off at first with 2 away. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for Oakland. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in now for the Mariners, Tim Beckham. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
I really liked that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Here's D. Gordon now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
.30 pitch. There's ball 4.
The center fielder, number 00.
Now batting, Malik Smith. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Here comes the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The 1-2 pitch. And that misses 2-2. Hit to first. Olsen gloves it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now
well executed
the
two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Two outs here with a runner at third. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1 through 5, all even at 2-2. Digging in to try it again, Chad Pinder. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Pinder.
First offering on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball called for strike 2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just hung in there on that one. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball. A high piece of cheese swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Jurickson Profar, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Ball 1. One out, nobody on. In there, 1-2 now.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Profar is retired, 2 down now.
Up next for Oakland, the right fielder, Mark Canha.
So striding in, Mark Canha. Regarding his previous meetings with Roenis Elias, he's 2 for 4. First pitch on its way. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. And he misses with it, 1-1. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Smith racing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1-2-3 go the A's. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. At the plate, Jay Bruce.
Leading up for the Mariners, the right fielder, Jay Bruce.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there at the letters 0-1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat.
The left fielder.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
In now, Domingo Santana. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
On its way is pitch number 75. And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes. 2 away.
If this doesn't boost your confidence
now
on the mound, I'm not sure
hitter.
What does. That's
Ryan
6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Into the box now, Ryan Healy. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Swung on and belted to left by Healy. This one is carrying well, and that's off the left field wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking
now
the
batting,
ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here.
Your
Ryan
attention,
Buchter,
please.
the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 52, Ryan Booker.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And he takes this one high, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. Healy stands at second with 2 gone. Popped up. Profar waits on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Sam Tuivalala is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Digging in once again, Josh Begley. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Begley.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
1 strike.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's the first out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
So digging in now, Marcus Semien. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. Semien in an 0-2 hole here. Tuivalala, a right-hander standing 6'3". This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout. Have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Standing in now, Robbie Grossman. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me?
Up next
he had already had the hat trick.
The third
he was
baseman,
staring the golden
Matt
sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
In now, Matt Chapman. Line towards center field. Smith will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. The A's strand 1. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Stepping up now, Kyle Seager. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
The third baseman, Kyle Seager.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
A 1 pitch on its way. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. 1 away for Seattle now in inning number 7. Up next, a former first-rounder, Tim Beckham.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Soria
your
takes the
attention,
call
please.
from the pen as he'll try
Now
to get the final 2 outs of this
number
7th
48,
frame.
Joaquin Soria.
He's set. Here it comes. Left side. Throw to first takes care of Beckham for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Ready once again, D. Gordon. He's 0-for-2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Olsen takes it on his own, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Chris Davis. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Davis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Big breaker that time as it catches the inside for a called strike.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
The 1-1 home. Line hard toward right center. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get it in.
Striding in for Oakland, Matt Olson. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First offering on its way. Low for ball one.
1 ball. No
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. A ball and a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
The 1-1 home. Line towards center field. Smith patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like 1 run may be enough to win this one. So coming to the plate, Chad Pinder. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 0-1 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box now, Jurickson Profar, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The set and the 1-1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. He's set. The payoff pitch. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Bruce. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. One left for Oakland. Score remains 2-2. Coming to the plate now, Malik Smith.
For the
he was a
Mariners,
ground-out victim last
the
time
center
up.
fielder.
Yeah, I understand that,
Malik.
Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The pitch. He pulls this one into right. Now gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Check out
The
lefty
first
as he
baseman,
absolutely
number 10,
jumps on that first pitch
Edward
and hammers it to right.
Encarnacio.
Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Stepping in now, Edwin Encarnacion, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. The 0-1 on its way. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch,
man, that's going to drive the
right
manager
fielder,
insane.
number
He
32.
loses control of his release point,
Jay
and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Jay Bruce. Lifetime numbers against Soria. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. From the stretch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Kenna moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Good read there at second base to
The
know he
bat,
could make it to third
the left fielder,
on the flyout.
coming
Now
down,
he's only 90 feet away
Dan
with 1 out.
Anna.
Stepping into the box, Domingo Santana. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Your attention,
Trevino
please.
takes the mound to try to
Now
get out of
pitching
this
for the
mess.
Athletics,
There are 2 on
number
with only 1
62,
away.
Lou Trevino.
First delivery to him on the way. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. And that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here, 3-2.
Now back, the designated
good
hitter.
At-bats late in the game can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Striding forward now is the DH, Ryan Healy. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Hit sharply on the ground. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Mariners 3 and the A's 2. Anthony Swarzak takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Ready for another chance? Mark Hanna. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Mark Hanna.
First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And he lays off for ball 1. Line drive to left. And that'll be a base hit. So they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the 9th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Into the box, Josh Fegley, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2. Kenna gets his lead at first, nobody out. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. High in the air out towards shallow right. Bruce has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, the shortstop, Marcus Simeon.
Stepping in, Marcus Semien. He's 1 for 4 for the game. From the belt, kicks and deals. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Now at the plate, Robbie Grossman. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. He's set and the pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. Line drive to center field. Lays out and he makes a spectacular catch. What a way to end this one.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Seattle Mariners came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Sam Tuivalala wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Anthony Swarzak closes the door for the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting out west in the American League, Ryan Healy swung the bat well with 3 hits as the Mariners downed the A's 3-2. The Detroit Tigers grabbed 13 hits in the game as they stole the victory in extra innings over the Astros 4-3. Michael Pineda got the W and now has 5 this year as the Twins push past the Angels 1-0. His ERA is currently in the top 5 in the American League. James Paxton twirled a dominating complete game shutout on the mound as the Yankees claim victory over the Orioles 7-0. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The White Sox knocked out 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Indians 5-4. The Phillies had 12 hits as a team as they got the best of the Brewers at home 8-6. The Diamondbacks totaled 13 hits as a team as they sank the visiting Buccos 3-2. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.